into the honky-tonk, boots worn and faded jeans. Got a suitcase full of stories and a record of busted dreams. Plays a Telecaster heartache, fingers tired but sure. Sings songs about a little town and a love he can't secure. Every note's a lonesome road he's walking hard to find, but the melody's pure gold, though the man's out of time. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. On the corner by the neon, faces blur with smoky air. He plays a song for strangers, though nobody seems to care. The twangy steel guitar bending like a river worn and wild, yet the story that he's telling don't fit his own smile. Strings pull tight on strings that don't belong to him, but the music's in his blood, though the light is growing dim. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. Maybe someday he'll find the words to match his soul's true song, a place where every chord's drawn clear, where he can right the wrong. Till then he'll play the melodies that don't quite fit his name, a troubadour with crooked lines in the country's Hall of Fame. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. Strings that don't belong him, maybe that's just fine, 'cause even the wrong man's music can stand the test of time. Last night the porch light flickered low, a stranger stood where no one should go. Boots worn down and a tired old grin, he knocked like he once belonged within. I knew that face can't quite place when, but his eyes told a story deep and grim. He brought the past wrapped in faded clothes, stories untold, nobody knows. Stranger at my front door, singing songs from long before. His voice worn like an old guitar string, bringing trouble that the night will bring. Said he's been looking for a place to rest, but here he's just an unwelcome guest. He talked of days under neon lights, of barroom fights and lonely nights. His hands were scars, his heart was bruised, every word left me feeling used. His melody cut through the summer air, a twisted lullaby of love and despair. I wished I could turn and close that door, but he sang on. My roots to the core, stranger at my front door, singing songs from long before. His voice worn like an old guitar string, bringing trouble that the night will bring. Said he's been looking for a place to rest, but here he's just an unwelcome guest. guitar moaned, our hearts were caught in a place unknown. The music swelled, but the house grew cold. Some stories aren't meant to be retold. Stranger at my front door, singing songs from long before. His voice worn like an old guitar string, bringing trouble that the night will bring. Said he's been looking for a place to rest, but here he's just an unwelcome guest. Morning came, the stranger was gone, left me with the songs in a heart torn. Some voices should be left to roam. Stranger at my door, go find your home. And a worn-out hat, where I come from's a humble code. They're dressed in silk and diamonds, but I got my own kind of gold. 'Cause a loyal hand and a friendly smile worth more than party sold. The lights are bright, the chandeliers gleam, but I've got tales richer than their silver stream. Raise your glasses high for the friends who stayed through dirt and dust, never walked away. I'm proud of where I'm from, every laugh and scar. Here's to the low places that made me who we are. At her high-class party, I'm standing tall, you see, with my real friends round, that's the best company. She's dancing with the city lights in a dress that catches fire, but I'm swapping stories round a bonfire with folks that never tire. Steel guitar sings my anthem, fiddles cry for the truth. Ain't no champagne toast that can replace that honest proof. Their glasses clink, but my heart knows a song of dusty roads and a place called home all along. Raise your glasses high for the friends who stayed through dirt and dust, never walked away. I'm proud of where I'm from, every laugh and scar. Here's to the low places that made me who we are. At her high-class party, I'm standing tall, you see, with my real friends round, that's the best company. It ain't about the glitter or the sparkling fame, it's the voices that call you back by your name. So I'll tip my hat to the past I own, with a heart so full I'm never alone. Raise your glasses high for the friends who stayed through dirt and dust, never walked away. I'm proud of where I'm from, every laugh and scar. Here's to the low places that made me who we are. At her high-class party, I'm standing tall, you see, with my real friends round, that's the best company. Yeah, with my real friends round, that's the best company. Wear the neon suits, no silver chandeliers or crystal wine, just a juke joint hum and a glass of fine. Where the banjo's strum tells a tale so true, in a place where old friends meet the blues. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine, he's at home where the stories are sung just fine. Rust stains on miles aglow. This is where the heart feels the purest flow. Strings on the Telecaster hum, soft and low. Fiddle sings with that pedal steel slow show. Smoke curls like memories held in the air. Laughter spills out and the troubles wear. Candles flicker on wooden tables, worn every scar and cracked tales where life's been torn. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He's at home where the stories are sung just fine. Rust stains on the floor, neon signs aglow. This is where the heart feels the purest flow. No ballroom lights, just his single hanging bow. And the sound of a story that never gets old. He'll take a cold one over a fancy glass, where every night feels like coming back. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He's at home where the stories are sung just fine. Rust stains on the floor, neon signs aglow. This is where the heart feels the purest flow. So raise your glass, let the stories begin. In the bar's warm glow, where the soul's akin. Talking about stocks and high-rise dreams, while we're just laughing, chasing simpler dreams. Out here where the neon flickers low, the bar stool's sticky and the stories flow. So raise them high, friends, don't let them fall. To the good old times, to the rough and the raw. While they're busy polishing their marble floors, with cheers into the nights down at Joe's back door. Billy's got a tale about the city's big ball, counting their money but bound to fall. We laugh at their suits and their perfect plans, 'cause nothing beats cold beers and worn out hands. Steel strings cry in the smoky air, fiddle sings for those who dare. So raise them high, friends, don't let them fall. To the good old times, to the rough and the raw. While they're busy polishing their marble floors, we're cheers into the nights down at Joe's back door. Their castles and fancy gold rings, but we got the songs that honest heart sings. Bar stools may creak, but they hold us tight. In this little joint, every wrong feels right. So raise them high, friends, don't let them fall. To the good old times, to the rough and the raw. While they're busy polishing their marble floors, we're cheers into the nights down at Joe's back door. Yeah, raise that glass for the handful we know. Barstool Buddy's the best damn show. Smiles are found with his battered old Telecaster slung low and worn, strumming songs full of heartache, ragged and torn. The crowd's got their backs turned, not giving him a chance, but he's got more than music, it's his one last dance. He sings into knots, makes those hard hearts his home. With every note he pulls, a story unfolds. Strings in the storm, turning strangers to friends untold. A fiddler nearby picks up the thread with a wail. A banjo joins in, writing that lonesome trail. Steel guitar crying beneath the big open sky, carving paths through the silence, making old wounds sigh. Now the crowd's leaning in, feet tapping the ground. He's won their reluctant smiles and a new kind of sound. He sings where he's not wanted, breaks through the cold stone, turns the sneers into knots, makes those hard hearts his home. With every note he pulls, a story unfolds. Strings in the storm, turning strangers to friends untold. No velvet ropes, no fancy lights to borrow, just a man and his music, fighting through the sorrow. When words won't reach him, the melody will. And he's building bridges, one chord at a time still. He sings where he's not wanted, breaks through the cold stone, turns the sneers into knots, makes those hard hearts his home. With every note he pulls, a story unfolds. Strings in the storm, turning strangers to friends untold. So if you find yourself in a place where you're unknown, remember the singer who made it his own. Sometimes a voice no one asked for is the one that the heart lives for. Bottle in his hand, their worlds collide on this front porch, where simple things still stand. She laughs a soft clink celebration, he grins a low hum invitation. Her champagne toast, his beer chorus, different songs from the same porch. A little fizz, a little foam, together in this twilight zone. Clinking hearts, a country rhyme, sparks and suds at sundown time. Fiddle hums a gentle tune, picking up where voices fall. Steel guitar bends and weeps under that open sky sprawl. He tips his hat, she takes a sip. In harmony they find a dance, and every pop and every sip lives a simple sweet romance. She sparks a light to the evening, he hums a bass line believing. Her champagne toast, his beer chorus, different songs from the same porch. A little fizz, a little foam, together in this twilight zone. Clinking hearts, a country rhyme, sparks and suds at sundown time. Banjo picking gentle strings, twilight cooling in their veins. Two souls in tune with the night, finding joy in different planes. One swirls in sparkling dreams, the other grounded in the grain. In their cheers a story told under summer's soft refrain. Her champagne toast, his beer chorus, different songs from the same porch. A little little fizz, a little foam, together in this twilight zone, clinking hearts of country rhyme, sparks and suds at sundown time. So raise your glass, whatever your song, in this moment we all belong, with sparks and suds and porch light shine. Here's to love and weed and wine. Well, I rode up in my worn-out boots, walked through the crystal doors. The chandeliers above were shining bright, but I ain't ever been rich before. High-heel ladies with their laughs a little cold, but I held my ground where my real roots hold. They got champagne glasses, I got a jar of Tennessee sweet tea, but the stories and the laughter, the kind money just don't guarantee. Raised on dirt roads and true friends, I wear my scars like a badge of honor. No silver spoons or fancy clothes, just honest hearts and a little bit of bonfire drama while they spin their tales in marble halls. I'm proud of the low places I've been, with my hands to the sky and my feet in the mud. I'm the king of where I've been. There's my old buddy Jim with a grin so wide, the kind you can't fake. Sally's laugh rings through the room like a fiddle's sweetest break. They don't care about the diamonds or the silk ties and pearls, 'cause in this old heart we know the worth of a real world. So let them talk about the glitter, I'm standing here sure and steady, with the folks who know the worth of a friend who's rock solid and ready. Raised on dirt roads and true friends, I wear my scars like a badge of honor. No silver spoons or fancy clothes, just honest hearts and a little bit of bonfire drama while they spin their tales in marble halls. I'm proud of the low places I've been, with my hands to the sky and my feet in the mud. I'm the king of where I've been. And maybe I ain't got their gold-plated lies or their polished goodbyes, but I got stories that the sky can't hold, and I walk without disguise. Raised on dirt roads and true friends, I wear my scars like a badge of honor. No silver spoons or fancy clothes, just honest hearts and a little bit of bonfire drama while they spin their tales in marble halls. I'm proud of the low places I've been, with my hands to the sky and my feet in the mud. I'm the king of where I've been. Yeah, I'm the king of where I've been, with real friends, dirt roads, and a warning grin. Just on a two-lane road, the sun's sinking low where the cottonwood grows. His hands worn hard like the back of his soul. Every scar tells a story, every line's got a hole. He ain't one to hide it, no mask, no disguise. Those tales carved in flesh beneath those weathered eyes. He sings his scars at full volume, loud and proud, like a steel guitar wailing through a midnight night crowd. Every cut, every bruise, a verse in his song. Rattlesnake River running deep and strong. The barroom's his chapel, his stories pour like rye. Tattoos filled with battles, some won, some passed by. The fiddle cries a tune as the pedal still weeps. He wears his paint like denim in wide and steady leaps. No shame in the hurt and no dust on the truth, just a man and his memories singing back his youth. He sings his scars at full volume, loud and proud, like a steel guitar wailing through a midnight night crowd. Every cut, every bruise, a verse in his song, Rattlesnake River running deep and strong. Underneath the stars where the cold wind's blowing, he strums a Telecaster, let the stories keep flowing. Banjo picking steady, fiddle fast and sweet, a soundtrack to the battles that he'll never defeat. He sings his scars at full volume, loud and proud, like a steel guitar wailing through a midnight night crowd. Every cut, every bruise, a verse in his song, Rattlesnake River running deep and strong. So if you hear that twang and that raw, rugged sound, know it's a man's heart where his truth's finally found. Rattlesnake River running, won't be held down. He sings his scars at full volume, wearing the crown. With my old Telecaster, sunset's golden like a backdrop on a plaster. Banjo picking by the firelights glow, steel guitars crying soft and slow. I'm not stepping over toes, just tuning the night right. Every chord a little story that's born in the twilight. I'm not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, playing the soundtrack where hearts wake and the world gets greater. Fiddle sings beside me, pedal steel cries out afar. One man with his music, the soul of this bar. Laughter spills like whiskey into the cool night air. Couples moving slow, tangled up without a care, picking out the moments that shine and burn. Every song, another page, another turn. No need for fancy hats or to spoil the scene. I'm weaving through stories where love feels serene. I'm not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, playing the soundtrack where hearts wake and the world gets greater. Fiddle sings beside me, pedal steel cries out afar. One man with his music, the soul of this bar. Through strings and frets I find my place, not stealing light, just adding grace. In every smile and every glance, the music leads a timeless dance. I'm not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, playing the soundtrack where hearts wake and the world gets greater. Fiddle sings beside me, pedal steel cries out afar. One man with his music, the soul of this bar. So here's to the nights that live on in song, a gentle twang where we all belong. I met her at a county fair. Beneath the cracked tin sky, she danced in faded overalls with fire in her eyes. I thought I'd found a melody, a rhythm round my soul, but turns out the song was right and I was playing wrong notes all along. The fiddle played our story, but I was missing the beat, a twist in every chorus, a story incomplete. Wrong guy on the line, but the song felt right, like a truck rolling steady through a Friday night. I'm strumming strings of my mistakes, trying to make it through. Right song, wrong guy, guess that's my tune. She sang with that steel guitar, a melody so true, while I was stuck on banjo strings, out of tune and blue. The pedal steel would cry for her bending where I wouldn't bend, and every note she hit was gold while I was just pretending then. Truth floats on a twangy wind, but I'm trapped inside the sound, a lonesome voice that lingers where the right song once was found. Wrong guy on the line, but the song felt right, like headlights on a lonesome winding country mile line. I'm strumming strings of my mistakes, wearing out my shoes. Right song, wrong guy, singing the blues. Maybe someday I'll find the words and play the chords that fit. Till then I'll ride this tune along with my heart in the grit. A Telecaster weeping, a banjo calling me home, in this song about us, where I'm wandering alone. Wrong guy on the line, but the song felt right, a honky-tonk confession under neon light. Strumming strings of my mistakes, bearing honest truth. Right song, wrong guy, lost in the groove. Yeah, the right song's playing, but I'm the wrong rhythm. Just a dusty road, a fading hand. He's proud and he's free. He's no silver spoon or city slicker style, but when that fiddle cries, he owns every mile. He's rough around the edges, wild and free, not the kind you find in a country club marquee. No tailored suits or polished shoes inside, just a heart that beats to the honky-tonk night. He ain't classy, but he's country, and that's alright. Friday nights down at the two-step bar, he's the first one on the floor. Banjo picking, steel guitar ringing, everybody wanting more. Worn leather boots, keeping time, sweat and laughter in the air. He's telling stories with his song, love, life, and simple cares. He's not about the fancy things or city lights, but under that open sky, he shines so bright. He's rough around the edges, wild and free, not the kind you find in a country club marquee. No tailored suits or polished shoes inside, just a heart that beats to the honky-tonk night. He ain't classy, but he's country, and that's alright. Maybe he's a little crooked like a crooked old fence post, but he's standing tall and he's the one I trust the most. With a pickup's engine or a fiddle's cry, he's the honest kind you can't buy. He's rough around the edges, wild and free, not the kind you find in a country club marquee. No tailored suits or polished shoes inside, just a heart that beats to the honky-tonk night. He ain't classy, but he's country, and that's alright. Yeah, he ain't classy, but he's country, and that's just fine with me. Steps on the platform, lights shimmer like a dream. Crowds clapping loud, she's the queen of the evening scene. Sequin dress and high heels, clicking on the floor. Every cheer's a story, every song's an open door. Back in the corner where the neon's dim and low, working that jukebox, spinning records nice and slow. She got applause pouring down like summer rain. He's got a jukebox playing memories again. Two different stars lighting separate skies, stages and sideshows where their fortunes lie. Her name on the marquee, shining bold and bright. He's tuning up his old guitar under the pale bar light. Fiddle singing sweet, pedal steel hums a lonely tune. He's chasing dusty dreams beneath the Texas moon, while she's stealing hearts in front of all those eyes. He's spinning worn out vinyl, telling lies. She got applause pouring down like summer rain. He's got a jukebox playing memories again. Two different stars lighting separate skies, stages and sideshows where their fortunes lie. Maybe one night when the crowd's gone home, they'll meet by that jukebox, no longer alone. Banjo and Telecaster weaving through the air, a simple song meant for just the two who care. She got applause pouring down like summer rain. He's got a jukebox playing memories again. Two different stars lighting separate skies, stages and sideshows where their fortunes lie. So here's to the dreamers on bright and dim stages. Life's a duet sung through different pages. Story in his weathered hands, dusty roads and some worn-out plans. Old Telecaster hanging on the wall, a red pickup truck that's seen it all. No need for fancy glory tales. He's found his peace where simplicity prevails. He's not hanging on to what's gone wrong, feels just right. Steel guitar hums a story soft and slow, banjo picking where the wild winds blow. Out past the two-lane where the pine trees stand, he's got his roots planted deep in the land. No bitter heart, just a seasoned soul, finding strength where the good times roll. He's not hanging on to what's gone wrong, just better off where the nights are long. Raised boots tapping to the fiddle's tune, cold brews chilled under a big fat moon. With buddies laughing round the firelight, that's a life that feels just right. No need for city lights or diamond rings, give him the sound of those country strings, a cracked leather chair and a six-string song. He's where the heart and the heartache belong. He's not hanging on to what's gone wrong, just better off where the nights are long. Raised boots tapping to the fiddle's tune, cold brews chilled under a big fat moon. With buddies laughing round the firelight, that's a life that feels just right. Yeah, better off in boots, beer, and buddies tonight. A crowd of laughter, spilled red wine, neon lights buzzing above. But all he's looking for tonight's just simple stuff he's thinking of. No fancy talk or diamond rings, no flashing lights in his eyes, just a stool, a cold one near, and a song that flies. Crashing her party like a storm, wild winds in a quiet town. But all he wants is a beer and a chorus to drown it out. Strings that bend and fiddle sings, steel guitar crying low. He's just a drifting lonesome soul, where the good times flow. She's got a smile like a summer sky, unsure what to make of the scene. He's just a face in the crowd tonight, chasing a simple dream. A banjo picks up a steady beat beneath the smoky barroom lights, and in those moments caught between, he finds his peace tonight. No need to talk about the past, no crashing through the glass, just a tune to hold on to and a moment meant to last. Crashing her party like a storm, wild winds in a quiet town. But all he wants is a beer and a chorus to drown it out. Strings that bend and fiddle sings, steel guitar crying low. He's just a drifting lonesome soul, where the good times flow. Pedal still weeps behind the bar, a melody soft and slow, like a river winding home again through the highs and lows. He takes his sip, nods his head, lost inside the song. Crashing storms can't touch a heart where the music's strong. Crashing her party like a storm, wild winds in a quiet town. But all he wants is a beer and a chorus to drown it out. Strings that bend and fiddle sings, steel guitar crying low. He's just a drifting lonesome soul, where the good times flow. So here's to the nights we stumble in, looking for something true. Sometimes a storm's just a man with a song and a cold beer too. He came home last Friday night, the air was thick with rain. His boots kicked off on the porch, tired eyes held the pain. The old Telecaster resting silent by the door. A heart that once was whole now dripped with something more. Mama said, "Son, what's wrong?" But he just looked away. Had a story in his pocket that he couldn't say. Now his heart breaks playing loud on that worn-out radio, a lonesome tune beneath the stars where the wild winds blow. Fiddle cries and pedal steel sings his pain in every line. The crowd's dancing to the hurt he thought was just his time. He used to laugh around the fire, golden days so sweet. But love slipped through like sand beneath his weathered feet. The banjo picked a lonely tune down every dusty street. His story's inked on paper now in every heart it beats. Old friends say, "Man, how'd you turn heartbreak into gold?" He just smiles, plays soft and low, letting stories unfold. Now his heart breaks playing loud on that worn-out radio, a lonesome tune beneath the stars where the wild winds blow. Fiddle cries and pedal steel sings his pain in every line. The crowd's dancing to the hurt he thought was just his time. Steel strings bending down like tears that won't fall back. Each note a piece of yesterday trailing down a dusty track. But in the pain there's freedom, in the loss a brand new start. He's found his voice and in the night he's healed a broken heart. Yes, his heart breaks playing loud on that worn-out radio, a lonesome tune beneath the stars where the wild winds blow. Fiddle cries and pedal steel sings his pain in every line. The crowd's dancing to the hurt he thought was just his time. The strings keep telling stories only broken hearts can know, and like a river winding home, his song will always flow. Old boots on a worn-out porch, sun beating down on crackwood grain. Neighbors laugh, say I'm outdone like a faded last year's frame. But I've been around these parts long enough to know where roots run deep. Every scar and every loss is just a story I'm about to keep. I'm steady hands on rusty strings, playing tunes they don't believe. Outclassed by shiny things, but there's more to this old weed. I ain't bowed or broken down, just singing through the hard-earned dust. Outclassed but sure as sunrise, I'm not outdone. No, I'm not outdone. They got their fancy pickups, sparkling roads, and new guitars. I've got the hum of honest nights and a beat-up old steel bar. Fiddle crying on the porch, light banjo rolling soft and low. Each note a step on a path where only worn-out dreamers go. don't believe. Outclassed by shiny things, but there's more to this old weave. I ain't bowed or broken down, just singing through the hard-earned dust. Outclassed but sure sunrise. I'm not outdone. No, I'm not outdone. No, I'm not outdone. Steady hands keep playing till the setting sun. She packed her bags at the break of dawn, chasing that golden sunrise with dreams drawn from dusty roads to a city paved in light. She went chasing fortune out of sight, but in a small town bar under neon cheer, he stayed behind with a cold, cold beer. She left for gold, chasing skies so wide. He stayed with cold beer where the river hides. One follows stars, the other holds the ground. Two different paths where lost love's found. The fiddle plays through the twilight air, his worn-out boots tapping with a quiet prayer. Banjo strums the stories that never got told, of a heart held steady in the summer cold. While city lights sparkle, flashing promises near, he found his peace in a cold, cold beer. She left for gold, chasing skies so wide. He stayed with cold beer where the river hides. One follows stars, the other holds the ground. Two different paths where lost love's found. Steel guitar hums like a restless breeze. Telecaster cries out through the pine trees. Her dreams spun high on a train to somewhere new. His roots dig deep where the bluegrass grew. She left for gold, chasing skies so wide. He stayed with cold beer where the river hides. One follows stars, the other holds the ground. Two different paths where lost love's found. So raise your glass to those who roam and those who stay in the song of the lost and found. Everybody plays. steps out in the spotlight, dress shining like the midday sun. Crowds hanging on her every word, every note, the only one. Glossy hair and boots that hit the stage, she owns that standing ovation. While across the smoky barroom floor, he's lost in a different station. She got applause, he got a jukebox spinning dreams and worn out songs. She's chasing lights, he's playing nights, where the heartache always belongs. Strings crying soft beneath his hands, a melody for the broken and lost. She walks in glory's flames, he's the shadow of the strings and the cause. He's that faded coaster on a table, worn and stained with beer and time, picking steel and banjo tunes, telling stories without a line. Her smile's a prize from Nashville's stage, a bright star born to rise and glow. His music's the comfort of a worn-out suit, played slow and easy, soft and low. Two different worlds in one small town, where dreams collide and sometimes drown. She's a honky-tonk queen, he's a jukebox king who never makes a sound. She got applause, he got a jukebox spinning dreams and worn-out songs. She's chasing lights, he's playing nights, where the heartache always belongs. Strings crying soft beneath his hands, a melody for the broken and lost. She walks in glory's flames, he's the shadow of the strings and the cause. Maybe one day under endless skies, their paths will cross without goodbye. Between the clash of fame and simple tunes, a story of love and worn out shoes. She got applause, he got a jukebox spinning dreams and worn out songs. She's chasing lights, he's playing nights, where the heartache always belongs. Strings crying soft beneath his hands, a melody for the broken and lost. She walks in glory's flames, he's the shadow of the strings and the cause. She shines in the crowd, he plays the crowd's heart, two sides of the same old card. Strings and spotlight, dreams and night, in a small town bar. He straps his boots and picks up pride. A Telecaster hums his tale, calloused hands and a weathered veil. Every scar town on his map, every note a worn out trap. He sings not of what's gone or lost, but how he's borne the cost. He sings his scars at full volume, steel strings bending all his wounds. The banjo twangs, the fiddle cries, underneath these honest skies. With pedal steel as his true muse, he tells a story no one can refuse. From crooked roads and dusty bars to flickering neon and rusty cars, his voice a river deep and low, carrying years only he knows. No disguise, no pretty veil, just bare truth in each wail. A song about a life hard lived and all the love he still can give. He sings his scars at full volume, steel strings bending all his wounds. The banjo twangs, the fiddle cries, underneath these honest skies. With pedal steel as his true muse, he tells a story no one can refuse. Between the fretboards and dusty floors, he finds a piece worth fighting for. No shame in the lines on his skin, everyone a place he's been. He sings his scars at full volume, steel strings bending all his wounds. The banjo twangs, the fiddle cries, underneath these honest skies. With pedal steel as his true muse, he tells a story no one can refuse. So
to worn-out tales, to rugged hearts that never fail. In every note his soul rings true. Through every scar he sings to you.